Yo, it's your boy Augie. Welcome back to another day of Sunday photo mode. We're back again with Expedition 33. Last week I showed you guys how to, not last week, the week before, you know what I mean, the last episode, I showed you how to use the photo mode tools I've been using this whole time. See, I don't gatekeep. I share what I have and you can do it too now. So go look at episode 3 if you want to look at the tools and what we're using to make all these cool photos. But let's jump back into it in our photo mode playthrough. And let's get going. So let's see, today let's try to do some more portrait. We're gonna do some portraits, some landscape shots, and try to see if we get any cutscene footage as well. Maybe we'll compose some pictures ourselves that are not possible within the game's cutscene. But you know what? Let's see what we can do. Hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. I appreciate you watching these. I know they're not the typical gameplay video, but until they put in a photo mode into Expedition 33, we just got to keep bullying them. You know, Ninja Gaiden took only like a month for me doing these for them to get their act together. So let's see how long it takes Sandfall, because this game absolutely needs it. All right, let's press on here. Let's make sure we have any upgrades we need to do. Nope, we look pretty good. Now, where is the rest of our team? Oh, wait, you know what? We're still in, you know what? That's a spoiler, my bad. Let me shut up. Let me shut up because we don't want to assume you know that. It's just these two. All right, first strike with right bumper. That way you get to get the first hit of the match. Boom, bam, there we go. And real quick, let's just make sure our tools are working and enabled correctly. We're going to use insert to move the camera, so there we go. We can move the camera around, look around the whole entire game. That's pretty cool. Actually, let's get this, let's play from this angle. Let's go ahead and lock this camera position, and then let's enable our... Alright, clearly we can't do that. So let's go to skills, and let's do a Y attack. You know what? It may not be possible going from this angle. Okay, let's do a regular attack because we don't have any Luna to hit homeboy with. So let's go ahead and just go select, hit him with a slice. Let's go same thing. Actually, let's go hit him with some of the shotties real quick. Hit him in the face. Let's see how that helps us. Let's go into our skills. Still can't use any of those. Let's go hit a regular attack.
Watch out.
There we go. All right, do we got something? We got something? Yeah, we do. All right, let's take our camera. Let's go behind homie right here. Let's get that Gustav angle pretty low. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and lock this position with our custom control map pause break. Let's hit our keypad decimal to enable our controller. And now we're gonna go into Gustav. We're gonna hit X. We're gonna hit X again. Of course.
This was weak.
There we go. And obviously, since we don't have the view where the timer, where we need to hit the quick time event, doesn't show up. So obviously we have a weak attack. But let's go ahead and unpause the camera again. Let's take the camera in. Do we have something worth shooting here? No, I don't really like the angle because it warps his face and he's not looking up the way we want him to. Let's go ahead and hide the HUD real quick. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and play around some depth of field to see if that will help with any of this. Go ahead and just lock the camera right here. And then let's see if we can get depth of field to show up correctly. We're going to enable it. We're going to turn it on. We're going to drop our f-stop to see if that helps. So far, nothing is depth of fielding, so possibly this might be the one thing that doesn't turn on correctly when we are inside of the game. Yeah, see, I'm not getting anything from our controls here, which is fine. But I don't know. I don't feel good about this picture, but we'll take it anyway, just to lock it in. So, Windows Alt Print Screen for the Xbox game screenshot. That is the best screenshot tool to use if you're on a Windows 11 PC. Using print screen, it just doesn't always get the HDR you want. So always use Windows Alt Print Screen for the Xbox game capture, because it will capture exactly what you were seeing in your screen. So let's go back into the game. Let's hit our insert key. Let's hit our delete key to bring back the HUD. Let's hit 0. And let's move on. Let's see if we can access depth of field from inside the game menu itself, and let's see if we can play around with it. Let's go into graphics, motion blur, film grain. These are all turned off. Okay, as they should. But okay, post processing is low. But see, if we crank this up just to medium, we might hit some graphical bottlenecks, but let's see. You never know. I think I had it low for a reason, because once again we're playing on a 3070 Ti with an 8 gig graphics card, and unlike what they want you to believe from AMD, you do need more than an 8 gig graphics card now. Okay, they're talking about, oh, you don't need anything more than 8 gigs. Yeah, the fuck you do. Try playing some of these games, man. 8 gigs feels like you're playing on 4 sometimes. So honestly, 12 or 16 is ideal for modern gaming on PC, especially with all these tools and settings and everything we got going on. So if you are playing a 3070 or an 8 gig graphics card, just know that my experience will be your experience, and my settings probably will also be your settings. But so far, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. We got a new Picto, critical burn, 8+ speed, and let's take a look at that. So let's put 8% crit. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna give Dodger to Gustav, and then we're gonna give critical burn to Lune, because only she has the fire. Literally, she has the fire. Like, one of her abilities as you unlock her tree is like hell, and it is damn good. So we'll give that to her, and we just woke up another creature. Let's go run the fade real quick, because I think he wants it anyway. All right, let's go. Let's hit a couple shots in the face. Alright, let's go in for a kill. We don't have anything. Let's go for an attack. Okay, you know what? The depth of field is hitting. Let me turn off my depth of field to see if that's the issue. Because if you notice, there's a bit of like a stutter right when Gustav went in. So let's see if that was from our custom tool, or if that's just the game settings we just tweaked acting tool. Alright. Let's see, come on, and parry. Yeah. Okay, and parry. Alright, we're getting kind of good at this game, man. Getting kind of good. Okay, you know, I think that was just my tools with the motion blur turned on that was causing that issue. Let's go up here. Let's explore for a sec. You don't want to go straight into all the main parts of the game. Exploration is where you find all the free cred,
We can use
all the chroma. All right, now that we got that, let's go into the weirdly placed door in the middle of a game.
Is that a house?
It
Looks abandoned.
It sure is a house, lady. All right. Let's go and grab this. Ooh.
Interesting.
This game really is just beautiful, though. As you saw in the beginning of my other playthroughs, 25 hours in, and boy, does this game
The
open
indigo
up
tree is not too far from here.
in ways.
If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk, man. Shut up. Anyways, so the further you get into this game, the more the game opens up, and it's a treat. This game really is a Game of the Year contender. I don't know what has come out that would even rival it right now, but as of right now, this is a Game of the Year contender. All right, we got a window shot here. Let's go ahead and let's take our camera out. All right, Gustav, what you doing, boy? Let's take our camera out. What the hell? All right, let's, for some reason he doesn't want to stop. Let's just put him right here. Put him at the window. Let's pause this screen. Let's take our camera out. That's very nice. That's nice. And obviously he's not facing the way we want him to face, so let's go ahead and let's lock in this view. Let's bring in the in-game photo mode tools with control insert. Let's go over to action selection. Let's click on Gustav. Let's make sure his body is selected. And let's just move him to the left just a little bit. Let's go ahead and enable this. See, things over the interior window. Dang it. Okay. Let's push in. Let's get back to Gustav. Let's make sure he's the only thing in view. Let's go insert. Let's go him. For some reason, we're not getting Gustav highlighted, which is... There we go. There we go. Okay. Is our man not... Is still looking at the interior window. What the jankies is that? Alright, let's go behind him. Let's see if we can click on him from this angle. There we go. Okay. Alright. Hey, man, this thing is not always perfect, but we're getting there, okay? We're getting there. Alright, let's come up. Damn, this man left his beard behind. Alright, let's go. Let's come a little closer. Let's do a little bit of a rotate. There we go. I mean, you could almost get your beard back if you wanted, bro. Nah, let's leave it. Alright, let's go ahead and get that. Perfect. Okay, now that I got his beard back, let's get our photo. Why did he turn? You know what? Because I didn't freeze. Alright, let's just bring him back again. There we go. Let's go ahead and close this out. All right. Let's push in. Actually, where's Lune? Like, is she not in the room with him? Okay, I guess not. Let's use some of this edging to kind of frame him up a little bit. punch in just a little bit more. I don't want to do a straight on dead shot of his face. That's a bit much. Any patterns in here we can use to kind of frame this image a little bit? Actually, that's kind of good. We can use this frame right here and the curtain to kind of frame up a little bit here. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. We can probably play around with this in Lightroom a little bit. There we go. Let's grab this as well. I kind of like that shot. Has a very Patrick Dempsey feel to his face right here. How much of his eyes can we get into? Not too much. Obviously, we lose the depth of field as we try to get closer into his eyes. But let's pull back just a little bit on this. This might be something. It's a nice portrait shot. Go and grab that. All right, let's get back into it. Oh my God, what happened? All right, there we go. Make sure our camera's working again. It sure is. Let's push on. I noticed something in the periphery while I was taking that photo. Looked like actually just a rope. All right, let's go ahead and do the rope, but actually let's do it going up this time, and let's see if we can get a cool shot of that. Our first episode, we did the rope going down, so let's see if there's anything interesting when we go up. Old sorcerer boy over here. Trying to find an angle is the hard part, man. That's the real kicker. Trying to find that angle that makes the storytelling of the picture come out. Let's pull out just a little bit. See that effect, just you don't get the idea of motion in that shot. Let's go a little further. Let's try from here. Okay. Okay, this might work. Let's do a little bit of a tilt to correct that. Let's see if we can get his leg in that shot a little bit. Let's get his arm also extended. There he goes, almost like a Jordan pose at this point. Okay, I like that. I like that idea. Way more of a composed storytelling of someone actually in motion. So let's grab that. Let's set our key binding. Awesome. Alright, what do we have here? There were stairs the entire time. Okay. Alright. Let's see if there's anything we need to grab.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo trees over there.
Bitch, where are you talking from? What are we, telepathic now? Alright, let's see what was down these stairs. There we go, there's a picto.
Interesting.
Actually, just energy, all the same, welcome.
An advantage.
Alright, let's see what we got here. There we go, there's a picto. Actually, just energy, all the same, welcome.
An advantage. 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 An advantage.
back up. But for this, I kind of want to do... this is a... We got it. Let's push in. Just trying to shoot a little bit for real right here. Don't mind me. Thing right here is good. Let's pull in just a little bit. And then let's slowly dolly in. Let's use the leaves as a motion. Ah man, this soundtrack is phenomenal. And I pressed the print screen button by accident. Damn. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's bring the audio back. Expedition 1. All right, let's go to some upgrade attributes. Let's go. We got 6 points. My boy, your health is good. Your attacks is trash. Let's get your attacks up. Let's make sure you got some defense in you. And your agility is good for now, but we'll get your luck up. We need some crit. Let's go to Lune. Let's see. Lune, her attack is... If we can unlock the thing I have in my first playthrough, she is dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, I like this shot of her. Go ahead and pause this. Let's go ahead and grab that. Love it. Alright, now that the depth of field is now active, let's see if we can invoke our depth of field. There we go, okay. So I guess what we were missing was the game's depth of field needed to turn on first with a medium setting, and then we then had to now control our depth of field with the game. So here we go. Now that we have our depth of field enabled and we can use our tools correctly, let's see where we can add a little bit of panache to this shot. All right. Do we want to just have her hand All right, let's just get that shot, but then let's. Okay, our f-stop is good, but why are we not getting anything? All right, so if we go down just too far, so I'm trying to find where the sweet spot is. All right, so if we increase our f-stop, we get more. She'd become sharper, obviously. But we're trying to see just where that storytelling depth of field lands. Because I don't want, to be honest, I like that her face is, but I also don't know how the image will turn out. Let's try that. Let's take a look. Let's take a shot of this. Bro, why the fuck did you take that picture like that? There we go. Why isn't our... There we go. Damn. You got to be in the game for the game, for the Microsoft screenshot thing to work correctly. We're playing with very, very fine numbers here in terms of where this depth of field can land. I know I like this a little bit more blurry around her hair, around her edges. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll see which one turns out the best when we're editing the pictures, but yeah, we'll see. Definitely love the depth of, let's get a different angle. Let's push in a little bit to see right when it gets a little sharper. Grab this shot as well. There we go. Let's see if we can get her face tattoos in. There, ooh, here we go. Now we cooking with fire, boys. Now we cooking. All right, love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go back. Let's go out. Let's go into our level skills. And now we have 1 point to use, so we can use it on marking shot, deals low single target lightning damage, or we can use it on powerful, which applies a powerful 1 to 3 allies increase their damage they deal for 3 turns. I think this is more useful because then it gets to give Lune an extra ability. So now we can go into healing. So Gustav will make her powerful. She will heal Gustav. So a bit of a trade-off here. I give you power, you heal me when I'm dying. Good little balancing act we got going on. All right, cool, bet. Let's move on. And now, depth of field is cooking. Bro, yo. Hey, this shit looks cinematic as fuck. Not gonna lie, I can't see shit but Gustav, but damn it, does it not look good in video. Oh, that is an amazing shot. We're gonna keep our settings exactly like this because I like how that turned out. All right, let's go ahead and just aim at his face. Bam, bam. Oh, you a softie. All right, let's go ahead and just attack. And yeah, let's take a shot at Lune. Let's take a shot at Lune. Let's see. Oh. What happened to girl right here? She turned into a motherfucking ghost. Alright, let's go ahead and hide the HUD. And I want Gustav to be kind of in that ready mode. There we go. Let's get our shot, baby. Really compress it with a nice zoom lens. Let's take it. Let's switch sides. Let's see if we can get a much more. Love it. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep going. Let's keep grabbing these shots, baby. Alright, now that we got that, let's do some experimentation here. Let's bring back our character select. Let's select Lune. And let's move her closer to Gustav so we can get a team up shot. Let's move her towards the back. Let's rotate her just a little bit. That way she ain't all up in brother's face. Let's close that. Let's push in. And now you got a picture you couldn't even make in the game if you wanted. Boys and girls, if you're watching, this is what we cook with fire. Let's make sure we got our 2/3 look here. That way Lune's eye is right on that. If you were to cut the screen to thirds, Lune's eye should be right in one of the lines, and her weapon should be on the other side. So where your eye is being drawn to should be hitting Lune's eye directly too. And then as you look to your right, you get Gustav's face lit up very heroically. And then you have, oh, this is a beautiful shot. This might be the thumbnail. This just might be the thumbnail for today's episode, man. If you clicked on this video and this is what you saw, this is how we made it. You're welcome. But like I said, Otis Imp's tools, you need to subscribe if you're an in-game photographer. And you need these, because damn it, are these tools amazing. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We about to cook. We about to cook. We are about to cook this motherfucking picture. Let's go a little lower. There we go. There we go. Ooh, kill him. Boys and girls, this game is storytelling at its finest. And the imagery you get from it. Let's pull back a little bit. I am in love with this game so much on an artistic level that it's not even funny. Like, alright, let's reset everything. Let's get back in the game. Let's bring our HUD back. And just like that, we're back in the game, boys and girls. Yes, there is blur because of the depth of field we're using, but honestly, it's just a small trade-off. It is a small trade-off of what we get to do. And actually, speaking of which, let's get back into this. Because we got Lune looking up at us like we just killed her favorite toy. bit. Grab that. Meanwhile, our boy Gustav is up here in the air doing his favorite Kingdom Hearts move. Oh, that's actually a dope picture of homie. Let's just pull the camera out just a little bit. And actually, let's just do a vertical shot. Because I like this. Let's go ahead and freeze that frame so it doesn't slide out of frame anymore. Let's go ahead and grab that shot. Let's go back in our game, bring back our HUD, unlock the frame, and let's move on. On a compressed, smaller YouTube screen, this looks cinematic as hell, but on a 32-inch monitor, the only thing in view that I can see sharply Gustav, everything else is a fucking blur. I don't know where the fuck I'm going in this game now. But it looks cool as fuck, and so we're gonna keep doing this. Alright, let's keep walking around.
We can use that.
Oh, we can definitely use that, bro. We can definitely use that. Is there anything else we can get out of here? That's a wild shot. Let's see if we can get something out of this. How close do I gotta be for depth of field kicks? Do our drone shot back down through the center, all the way down to Gustav, from the head, all the way down. All day. flying bastards. Okay. Not the hardest people to fight. You just can't do any actual attacks against them. You just gotta always shoot at them, which is fine.
I'll do it.
Yep, flying enemies, you gotta shoot in the face. Just bing, bong, bing, and one more for good glory. Bah! Alright, let's keep it moving. The only way I can see where I'm going is when I try to actually shoot and the camera will force depth of field off. Because if not, this is what I'm seeing. I can't see much with that, but it looks cool as fuck. All right, let's go. Let's get the rest of this map discovered. Looks like we got a guard, somebody guarding some good shit over here.
This one looks dangerous.
Yeah, we gonna whip his ass still though. Don't give a fuck. Run the fade. Oh shit. What did I do? This is a boss. Fuck. Did not think this through when we went to run this fade. Alright. Oh shit, look at that. Took out how the motherfucker's life. Alright, never mind. We might be in business. There we go. Let's give Lune her chance to do her shots. Anything? Nothing? Alright, whatever. Let's can't use anything here either. Let's just do a simple attack. The Jean-Claude Van Damme. Ooh.
Lune, watch out!
Alright, let's go. Hits don't work. Let's go to a skill. Let's do our lightning overcharge.
I guess
Did it. There we go.
Let the ink flow.
Let's give her something to do. Let's go with Ice Lance.
Ice.
Kamehameha wave pretty much. Out here doing her Goku impersonation. Ooh. Stone Cold Style. Come on, girl. You gotta put a little more oomph into that. Let's go. Still got nothing to do. Let's go ahead and do regular attack. Good old slice. Let's go for our fire attack. There we go. Now we got that burn effect we applied. There we go. Now it's coming in handy. You thought you were still trying to double hit. Alright, we got an augmented weapon and a new sword for Gustav. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. Alright, let's get what you were guarding first, because you're just fucking guarding coin. I'm not sure why you put some big ass paws behind
Interesting.
some coin, but whatever. Fun battle. Let's go take a look at the things we just unlocked. Weapon, it's a level 2, okay. 81 power. Go ahead and grab that, my boy. And actually, let's go back into weapon. And let's turn off our depth of field because it's messing up a pretty dope shot. There we go. Let's turn it back on. But let's just get this to hit the way we want it to hit. Let's go ahead and take away the HUD. Let's enable our camera. Let's push in. Let's get rid of Lune's face for a second. Let's get a real... Ooh, boy, looking like he's in a Final Fantasy. Alright, need you to hold that pose, Playboy. Let's get some rose petals in there. Come on, man. Use some more rose petals. You were doing just fine a second ago. Nah. Alright, whatever. We're not gonna get what we want. So let's just go ahead and grab what we need. Love it. Let's go back, bring the HUD. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Alright. Was there anything else that Lune got? It's a Picto. Picto. What Picto do we have? Augmented attack. 50% base attack damage. Alright. We'll give that to Gustav. We'll let Gustav look that. Alright. Let's fix our depth of field. Let's make it a little bit more. We'll bring back the nice heroic feel of it, but I definitely still need to see the game. I think this is good. This is good. I can still see without it being too bad, but yet still looks cinematic enough in video. All right, I think this is good. This is still cinematic enough for the video, but good enough for me to see where I'm going, so we will have the best of both worlds.
These blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Let's go up there and let's see what we can get ourselves into, because obviously it's all about exploration in this game, and we are some damn good expeditioners. Y'all hear him. I hear him coming. Okay, you brought some homeboys with you. Don't matter. Y'all gonna get shot in the face. How riding the kisser? A little flight boy. How riding his kisser? How again? All right, let's go simple attack. There we go. That Picto came in handy just now. He's done. You are going to probably get hit with a skill. No, maybe not. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Drop kick.
Take cover.
Teamwork. And shoot him up. Okay, we can go that direction, or we can walk in this direction. We'll go this way first. Let's see what we can find.
Interesting.
Alright, let's see. scarring purposes.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The climbers' expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Alright, so let's pause this. Let's turn off depth of field because it's killing this cutscene like never before. Let's go and kill this altogether. Let's come back to the cutscene. Actually, let's take a look at this shot right here. Let's get where'd our shot go? There we go. Let's go ahead and just lock this in for a second. Depth of field will come right back. Let's turn that. Let's punch that back in. There we go. There we go. Grab that. Lovely shot. Lovely shot. Let's unpause our camera. Just a little bit. Love that. This works, but I need Lune to be closer to Gustav so it's kind of holding her hand almost. So let's go ahead and grab Lune and let's just move. Why can't I get Lune's character? Okay, I'm moving the walls behind them, which is cool, but that's not what I need. I need Lune. Is Gustav even selectable? Okay, so it looks like in this cutscene we're not able to do what we need, but with a little bit of forced perspective, we can get the desired effect. There we go. Let's get back in the cutscene. Let's play.
Something's wrong with it.
is it now? Let's see. Can I grab Lune? Nope, it's only still grabbing the elements behind her. So it looks like her mesh isn't selectable right now, which sucks. Because I really thought we'd get a photo out of this, but all the same.
Why isn't it attacking us?
Well, it certainly attacked them. An expedition journal.
Like where the focus on Gustav's face is, so I'm not going to do anything else to this photo. We're just going to go ahead and take it. Now, can I get the Picto and Gustav's face at the same time? Not the Picto, the expedition journal. You know what I meant. Just didn't get that point to go right towards his eye. There we go. Line it up with his left eye to kind of make that point of contact visually. You know, just tell the story from looking directly at it. All right, I love it. God, this game is beautiful. Let's go. Unlock.
81.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. Punching just a little bit. Let's go and grab that. Love that. Love that shot. Let's go ahead and freeze this frame. Let's play around with our field of view. Love it. Come back. Let's take it. Scrumdiddlyumptious, boys and girls. These pictures are going to be bangers. Let's play the cutscene.
Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
And give me these portrait shots, baby. All right, let's go ahead and unpause this. Go ahead and play that.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Patriots. Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery.
All right.
They communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumiere. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevrons kill seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us. really does speak.
What do you mean, light?
Did you kill these people?
Painted? By the painters? If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
All right, you know what's a good idea? Pausing today's video right here and coming to a close. Thank you again for watching these videos. Like I said, the link to the Otis Inf tools is in the description. Go check it out. Please go watch episode 3 to learn how to use it. And I will leave you with these photos at the end. But once again, Expedition 33 is a hell of a game. Just a gorgeous game, and you know what, we can make art in this thing all day. Let me know if I'm gonna do one more episode, because I'm planning on moving on to Doom Eternal next month. But if you guys want one more Expedition 33 game, we can do another, or we can just do both. We can alternate between Doom and this, and get some cool photo modes out. Until then, it's your boy Augie. Thank you for watching. Let's go ahead and upgrade Gustav. Let's get him some vitality, some agility. Let's put some defense in his life, and some luck, some more agility. There we go. Let's go to Lune. Let's put agility, defense, vitality. Get your health up, girl. And some agility and some crit. Boom. And let's take a look at learned skills. We still got 2 points to use. Let's see, from hell. Do we want to unlock from hell? We can until we unlock marking. So let's go to this. This is recovery, 50% health, and dispenses a status effects. We're gonna go with that. Let's get our health back. And then Lune, let's see if we can get Thunderfire, deals medium lightning damage, or we can come to Earth, rise and deal low earth. We have ice, we have healing, we have fire. What we really want is hell eventually. But let's go ahead and actually let's make our path to hell. Let's get Thunderfall, and let's also grab Earth Rising. There we go. All right, so we will come back next week. We'll play some more, we'll take some more photos, and as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.